911.
Hi, this is Tim Wright. I was kidnapped earlier today and oh, I just got dumped off on a beach up near the Route 68 turnoff on Great Ocean. Whoa. Oh.
Okay, so you're at the Route 68 by Great Ocean.
Yeah, I'm up on the
Okay,
beach. I'm just looking for
we're gonna we're gonna get police there. We're also gonna use some medical. Okay.
okay, yeah.
You said you're on the beach?
Yeah. There's an RV thing. I can kind of maybe start walking up to the gas station there if that makes it.
I don't want you to hurt yourself. Okay. Just you want to just send a ping through
Yeah.
911, and then we'll get people right to you. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Thank you.
All right. We'll get someone to you soon.
Oops. Let's see how this goes. Oh God. Hi. Hi. How's it going?
Oh, geez. There's a little vomit here.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, how? Yeah. How's it go?
Not
Yeah.
looking too hot there, buddy.
Yeah. No, they force alcohol into me, and
Okay.
yeah, they've been getting me drunk for the last. I don't know how long it's been.
Alrighty, let's just get you on. Let's get the EMS down here, then we'll get you okay, okay? We'll take
Yeah.
a statement.
Yeah. No, that's okay. Oh, yeah.
Alright, sir, just sit down, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Hello.
Alright, sir, just sit down,
Hey,
okay?
what is going on?
He's been alcohol poisoning.
oh,
I, yeah. So they dumped me off in the water up there. I had to swim
Yeah.
up to shore a little bit.
okay.
Oh.
You're breathing and you're doing okay.
We maybe want to get an IV started or to get some fluids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we going prison? Or
Absolutely.
what are we doing?
You afraid of needles?
No, I'm
Okay.
I'm fine.
Alright, well, look away if it makes you queasy.
No,
Monitor
I'll
it right
I'll
now,
be
so
good.
in case some of this shit pops off, then we gotta break.
Alright, you're just gonna feel a little poke if I can get into this, or not. Let's see.
Yeah.
Alright. You do have pretty nice veins. You got pretty decent veins here. Awesome. At least it's in.
Yeah. That didn't feel too bad.
It's okay. So we're just gonna replenish some fluids in your body and kind of help flush out
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
whole situation.
Oh, yeah.
So you were drinking and by your own accord, or did they make you
No,
drink?
they were forcing me. They went and asked me. They went and asked
Oh.
me a bunch of questions and were making
Aw.
me drunk. Cause who would believe a drunk person? And yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead and get a vital check on him.
Yep, I'm just gonna go and listen to a few things here. I'm gonna get an oxygen thing on your finger and all that good stuff. Alright, let's see here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel, I mean, well, I mean, it's not the drunkest I've ever been, let me tell you that, but I mean, they were definitely,
Yeah.
they're like forcing it to me a bit, yeah.
Your heart rate is a bit elevated, but that could be from many things. Could be the whole adrenaline from the situation.
Oh, I mean, trying to swim in the fucking ocean with my boots on, that was a
Come
fucking
on.
challenge, I mean.
What if I got you a warm blanket too? You want to go to the hospital?
Yeah, maybe, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea, just,
I agree. It'd probably be better than standing out here in the rain, cold, and way too intoxicated.
Yeah, no, that's definitely fair.
Sounds
We've got
good.
blankets in the back, so we can.
That's what I'm
help you.
saying. Yeah, I can offer you
Okay.
a warm ambulance and a ride to a hospital where they can check you out a bit better.
Okay, yeah, yeah, sure, that makes sense. Let's
Yeah,
go ahead.
it does. Yeah, got this.
Did they give you anything else? Stick you with any needles? Anything like that?
And for thank you, Casey.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Let's get you in the bus. All right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
again, go.
Okay.
Come with me.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, careful.
Go.
no, I'm
Take
I'm
my
fine.
arm.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Siren check.
Right here, come here.
Oh,
Thanks.
oh God. Nope.
Oh,
Come here.
I gotta hop in.
No, sir. I'm gonna help you in there, bud. All right, in we go. I'm gonna get you fastened up.
You
in
following
there,
us to
and
the
then we'll
hospital? All right.
Get you some warm blankets and stuff. Okay. Do we have doctors?
We do.
Okay. Echo 91, PD requests 24 doctors from EMS. Hey, I've got an individual coming up to the hospital. Has been very intoxicated. He was forced to drink some alcohol and he's not feeling too great.
Fuck. All right. So you are. The quick comment on that: we're not 24 of this. We are 76 to your mailbox.
Okay, I thought we were 24 from the scene,
Yeah. But
like leaving. 10 4.
okay. Yeah. So we. Yeah. Usually 24 is like we're clear of the scene. Yes, but that means we're done with the call. That's the implication there. I understand where that
Oh,
confusion is
okay.
because it's not super clear, right?
Yeah, thanks.
But I would say, we're not yet 24. We're gonna be, 76
Yeah.
to pillbox. We're still on
Oh,
active
yeah.
scene.
Gotcha. 76. All right. Yeah, I gotcha.
There you go. Your communication of the injuries and all that's just fine.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Also, it's one thing to be kidnapped, but being forced to drink, that's horrible.
That's
I personally
yeah.
don't drink. I'm very sober, so that would
Well, I
suck.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've been drinking quite a bit the last week and a bit. I mean, after I got fired from the DOC and
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you were suspended.
no, they fired me. But you want to know what the really funny thing is? They
What?
gave me a medal in the same conversation as firing me.
Okay.
Yeah,
That sucks.
it's a member of the Department of Corrections who shows exceptional conduct over a prolonged period of time.
And then they fired you?
Yeah, well, they fired me first and then gave me the medal.
Oh.
But I mean, it seems like bad things always just keep on happening anyway. So, make
Well.
2 steps forward and then fall back like 5 or 6 or 7.
Nah, man. Sometimes the door closes, but it opens another one. Trust me. I used to think I was where I wanted to be, and I wasn't.
Yeah, where was that?
Oh, I was in a motorcycle club in Grapeseed, known as the Hellions. Very, very big into crime, very big into doing wrong things. I thought I was happy, but I was just clinging on to something,
Yeah.
And when I finally learned to let go, opened a bunch of new possibilities for me.
Well, you
Sometimes
see,
you have to
I
let go.
tried that, and that's what led me here. And then, I was a doctor doing the residency program, but I ended up having to leave that because it really kind of hit close to home with my wife, and I was like, I still want to do so, I still want to help, but
Can we go to upper or are we going to lower?
I go to upper.
Yeah.
and that's where I went and became DOC and climbed the ranks really, really quick, was in charge of a bunch of stuff, and then it's like, oh, the psych department thinks that you were having a thing with fear, so we're gonna fire you. So that's awesome.
Let's get the lights.
Yeah.
I locked you in there. Oops. All right. Hey, hey.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right, you gonna walk in here with me? We're gonna be
Yeah, I should. Yeah.
seeing
Oh.
Nancy today. Get you a look over.
Yeah. No, I'm
No,
fine.
just lean on us for a second. We'll get you in.
Like a song.
Lean on me. Yeah, I remember that
And you're
song.
not strong.
Mm. Get you back to a bed.
Place definitely looks nice. But
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah, no, these people, the questions they were asking, it was so fucking weird.
Really?
Oh,
Huh.
yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
I mean, it was so many things were going on, and the questions and the forcing the whiskey and the beer and.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds pretty traumatizing. You might want to make a therapy appointment.
They knew things about me. Yeah,
What?
I mean, they
I think this
knew.
was like a personal attack.
Have you heard of the conspiracy club that happens?
I run that club. There's me, Pumpy.
Oh, fuck. They were actually asking a bunch of things about things we talked about that day,
What?
saying that I was asking how I knew about things and asking why I was asking certain questions or saying certain things, and I should keep my nose out of things. And
Were they guys?
there was, I mean, they blindfolded me when they took me, and
Oh.
there was muffled voices, but there was at least one guy and one girl that I heard.
Let's get you lying down on a bed here.
Yeah, the important thing is feel better.
Okay.
Yeah. What kinds of things were they wanting to know about?
Oh, they were talking about the island stuff from last year and asking why I was, bringing up things about the FIB. And then they were talking about the thing that happened at the prison back in June with the messages I got on my phone.
Yeah.
And then they were talking about, I mean, and they knew things like they knew about my wife and how she died. And then they knew that I got fired from the DOC and why I got fired. And they like, it is, and they were talking about, so yeah, just so many that I can't remember a lot of it, but I just remember a lot of these things sticking out as a lot of stuff that we were talking about on Saturday at the club meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was talking with George this morning on the phone when a van pulled up, and
Is it? This is the
yeah, and they went and grabbed me,
intoxicated one?
and
Yeah. He was forced to drink large quantities of
Okay.
alcohol.
It was force. Okay.
yeah, and then I think I was in a helicopter for a little bit, and
A
then
helicopter?
and then I don't know, I was in a room. I heard a guy and a girl talking, like in a corner. Then they would ask me the questions, and then they just start pouring more booze into me, and
So like they're interrogating you.
yeah, I guess kind
Oh.
yeah.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. But guess
Oh.
what? You're in the hospital. You're getting sobered up. They're gonna help you. You know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay. But I'm a little bit worried for you.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
not only that, but the conspiracy club is just for fun. You know, it's a safe place for people.
well, I know. I mean, that's what I thought too. I mean, I was just there just for the fun of it, but it seems like someone's taking it seriously.
I hate that.
Just wonder how they knew about that stuff, and I mean, also why they knew about everything else too. That was just weird.
Yeah, we should talk soon.
Yeah. Maybe sometime this week we can have a chit chat about some of it. Yeah. Probably not today. Today is probably not going to be the best day for it because I mean everything is just spinning right now, anyways, and
Yep, you need to rest up, you know?
yeah. Well, I mean, and they let me go, so that's good.
Yeah.
If you guys just put them on a banana bag, I'll be done in like 5 minutes ish, and then I
Yeah.
can
Yeah. We got him.
go
We
and
got him
see.
on one down at the scene,
Alright,
but we may put up a second one. This guy's
but
had been going through it.
yeah, I'm quickly giving someone mannitol for a brain swell, and then I'll be here to see if he needs his stomach pumped
Okay.
or not.
Yep.
So how's the rest of your guys' day been going?
Um, pretty interesting. Pretty good day. I'm finally getting some training in, so
Oh, that's good.
yeah, pretty good day. Happy to be
Yeah.
Is it?
Sorry. What was that?
Give me one moment. One moment.
Hmm.
Hello. It's kind of important. Okay, what is it?
How's her training stuff going?
She's doing really well.
Oh, that's definitely good.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been doing this for?
Since about March.
Okay, you enjoying it?
I like it a lot. Really do. Can be
Cool.
stressful. That's any job, but
Yeah. What would you say is your favorite part?
honestly, feeling like I'm making some sort of a difference in someone's day.
That's always good.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of why I wanted to do this.
Why
What are
not?
you?
Why not try to go and be a police officer or something? Or is that not your cup of tea?
They spend more time making sure other people's days suck.
Yeah, that's true. I've heard and seen some things that I just like. Yeah, that's definitely the kind of feel that I get from that as well.
Yep. I don't hate them, but you know,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't like them either.
yeah, no, that's I mean, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, I got a pretty good rapport with a lot of the criminals whenever they come up into the prison. I mean, I've only ever been attacked once, and I mean that was by Fear herself,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, yeah, a lot of criminals. I mean, they seem like they're okay. Like they treat me pretty decently.
Yeah. Okay. We just got you on some fluids, and we're gonna try to get this going. Now, I do think that the doctor's gonna come and evaluate you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so far, you seem to be doing okay, and it may just be a matter of we're gonna get you as comfortable as we can. and from there, we'll, you know, check with any injuries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. And here he is.
Hello.
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, is that Castle?
Nope, that's not Castle.
Nope. Never mind then.
Good try though.
Nice.
How's it going, Purple Man?
Well, for me, it's going amazing. How's it going for you?
It's definitely had better days, but it's
You
going.
sound a bit less slurry, so that's good.
I'm starting to. I think the dose of salt water into my lungs definitely helped wake me up a little bit. Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't even bring me up to the beach. They just tossed me right off the boat, pretty much like, I don't know, like a good 100 meters off the shore.
Mhm.
Hey,
Mine has a
hey, Travis.
stomach-
Hey. A what?
Stomach hurts or something.
Okay. Why is your stomach hurt? You eat something?
No, I got punched in the stomach.
Oh. Go ahead and lie down. The doctor will be with you in a second.
Let me just I'll sit right here.
Send for EMS.
I'll sit right here.
Nora, are you free?
Hello. I have doctors
There
back
are
in.
already units staged.
All right,
All
bye.
right.
Oh, I'm guessing lots of
Quickly
stuff
check
going
your
on.
vitals. Oh no, it's pretty chill actually.
Yeah, I told him that the doctor is in here. I'm just waiting.
All right, that's pretty normal for right now.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Nancy can help treat injuries, and we can do basic treatments for things like if he got hit in the stomach and his stomach hurts and it's just like bruising, that's fine. Now if it's like, wow, there's internal bleeding in this patient,
Oh, so we could
that's
just, like,
gonna
give him
be
an ice pack.
sure. And that's if no doctors are available.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, yeah, it's no problem. Take a seat though.
Mhm.
There's still a doctor here. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Doctors
Tim,
out,
was it
we
right?
take him to Nancy. We just help him as best we
Oh
can.
yeah, Tim Wright.
Dr. Nancy will take care of medical stuff. We can do like our basic treatment within our
Do you know if you were injected with anything else besides just alcohol, Tim?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they grabbed me earlier on today, and they just kind of left me in a room for a few hours before they started talking to me. And then once they're done, they
Gotcha.
just started, plying me with booze.
No worries. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some blood from you, we'll run a toxicology report, and
Yeah.
see if that comes back clean.
Okay.
After that, I'll check your vitals again, and if those are good, you are good to go.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I'm just gonna draw some blood here. There we go. All right. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Alrighty, give me 2 seconds. All right, I'm gonna run this, and then we'll see if it comes back clean or not.
Travis, I don't think there's a doctor free. He's doing he's doing a lot. That guy seems like he's in really bad shape. But I just need the nice pack.
Oh, all you need is an ice pack. Okay.
Yeah, I got a bruise. I got punched.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you are.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
How's it look?
Comes back clean. Your banana bag did a lot. You still have a bit of alcohol in your blood. That's normal. You'll just have to rest for that. Drink a lot of water. But there is no other substances found in your blood.
Okay. All right. That's good then.
Send it. Yeah, she should be in triage 108. Let me check out your heart rate again. Let's see if that has settled yet. All right. Your heart rate is calming down. You are set.
Okay. All right. That's good to hear.
All right. If you want, you can chill here for a little bit until you feel, ready. But you are free to leave, so that's yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
No worries.
It is not the same thing, but I can help you briefly while the doctor becomes available. What's going on?
I'm dead. I'm dying.
You're dead and dying.
I am.
In what way? In what way?
In all ways.
Always?
Always. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get a check on you here. We've got some. Let me just check a pulse to see what's going on with you.
You're not gonna find one because I'm dead and dying.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just
In
gonna
that
check.
order.
I'm just gonna check anyway. It's protocol. Yeah, I can tell you're definitely dead and dying. Let me see what you got here. This little thing is gonna go on your finger, and we're gonna see what oxygen.
Oh, hello, other pretty. You're the person that's like married to the mayor. Ah, I remember. Congratulations. You used to do crime and now you're an EMT. Whoa. That's a different stroke, you know? Well, have you ever thought about being a police officer? What? I'm the cops! It's me! You're saying you hate me! Oh, I guess old habits then. Okay, yeah, work on it a little bit, but I'm dead and dying currently. That's what's happening with me. Thank you. Okay, perfect. I also fell out of a moving vehicle.
I see. Okay.
But that's separate than being dead and dying.
Oh, that's my thing.
Ooh, who's next to the train?
Hello, is this another one of your trainees?
Me?
Yeah, he just called for a trainee on the radio and then you walked in.
No.
She is dead and dying.
I am dead and dying.
Fell out of a lots of reverse.
Oh, you okay? So you're not dead.
Also, I'm very hungry because I got locked out of a building overnight and I might be dehydrated, I might be dying of hunger, I might be, heat stroke, what's all that other stuff, when you're out in the wilderness and you just, there's an actual word for it.
Starvation?
No, it's like, I can't remember the term. I had it a moment ago and then I got distracted because I'm dead and dying. Anyway, I was left to the elements because I was just left on not that I was left on a helipad, I was left at a lieutenant's office, and then I went up, and then I forgot that I was going to not be on duty, and when I went to do that, it didn't matter because I didn't have my keys anymore, and I got locked up there, and then I'm dead and dying now. Everywhere, everywhere.
Get all this stuff in here for the drunk effect.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Mackenzie. How are you doing?
I'm okay. You don't sound so much.
I was kidnapped earlier today.
Christ.
It was weird because they asked me a lot of really weird kind of questions and stuff, and they kind of like kept me in this room, and then they were like feeding me alcohol and stuff when they were done, and they dropped me off in the ocean up by up over there, and yeah, they took me on like a helicopter ride, and I mean a boat ride at the end, and yeah, it was something. But it was because they knew about my wife. They knew why I got fired from the DOC. Uh, and well, have you heard of the conspiracy club thing? Have you seen it
No.
advertised?
I think I may have seen something, but I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, it's like every Saturday, you know, I was going there just for fun, just for, something to do now that, I don't have a job to do anymore. And I was like, yeah, this would be cool. So we were there, and this last time we were talking about a lot of stuff. Like, we were talking about, the island thing and all that. We were talking about the power, like, how the power's been flickering, and we're talking about this and that, and these clouds, and these helicopters, and they were asking me all these questions about these things, because I guess the way I was talking about things, they were like, they're like, why were you talking about this? Why you need to lay off this and stop talking about it, and blah blah blah, and it was something.
Okay, I'm gonna start us off with a couple questions. First of all, have you talked to PD?
I mean, they were there on the beach, but they had to run off and go do something. So,
Did you give a statement?
no, there's no one that could really do it. I guess they're all busy doing something.
Do you mind if I talk to you and get something written down? I'm not on duty or anything, but we can sit and talk.
I mean, sure, why not? Yeah, I
Okay.
can be Allegiance Square in a couple of minutes if that makes it
I'm
easier.
all the way in the county, but if you want to stay where you are, because you sound intoxicated. Have you been drinking?
I mean,
Or is it the after
they
effects of
were
you getting...
forcing the beer and the whiskey and stuff into me because they're like, "Who's gonna believe a drunk person?" And they laughed, and
Well,
yeah,
you can handle your alcohol, surely, because you've been drinking for the last 20 odd years, haven't you?
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, that's true. And yeah, I can. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely handle my booze.
How long ago was this?
I mean, oh God, was this like maybe like 45 minutes ago? I think that I called 911.
Okay. I'm gonna come to Legion Square, but you're gonna stay on the phone with me, okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm walking. I'm on the train tracks right now. I'm gonna make my way up towards the Legion, and there's the little archway thing right here.
You know what?
How have you
Stay
been?
there. Stay there.
Have
Don't
you?
even go to Legion, okay?
I
Stay
mean,
there. I'll come to you.
oh, okay,
Okay?
okay.
I've been okay, Tim. Kind of busy, but you know.
How's the PD stuff going?
It's a little bit rocky. Finding it a little bit difficult, but
Not what you thought it was gonna be.
um, I think it's just a big challenge that I'd hoped I would find it a little easier to overcome.
Okay. How are they treating you?
Uh, as well as any other cadet, I guess. Like, the FTO sessions I've had have been, good. They've been good FTOs. The problem's more so on me than the quality of teaching or anything like that, right?
Okay, well, I mean, I remember what you're like in TOC. I'm sure that, it might just take a bit of time, but I'm sure you got this.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it out. What have you been doing since you haven't been DOCing?
I've been, I mean, well, I mean, I was going to therapy. I was supposed to have a therapy session yesterday with Bambi. And so I was calling her up, me like, hey, just want to make sure we're still good for, in an hour. And then she told me that the session we had last week, we weren't even supposed to do that. I was supposed to be waiting for something else. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, what are you talking
Hmm.
about? And she was like, yeah, no, Mercy said that you were supposed to have a thing with her. And I'm like, I literally messaged her as soon as I got fired to start getting this thing prepped for clearing up because Anna's not around. She's just got back today, I think.
Yeah, she got back
And
today.
she said that I was supposed to be having sessions with Bambi just for the normal thing. So that's what I was doing. And then today, Bambi said we can't do it because apparently weren't supposed to be having them. I'm like, it's like, okay, well, this is news to me. And,
Classic.
all the great
Yeah,
communication is,
we love it. You could try and talk to Anna now that she's back. She's very much, doesn't deal with people being
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, I messaged
But
her a couple minutes ago because she messaged me earlier,
uh-huh.
but I was obviously not in use at that time.
Yeah. But it might still get deferred back to Mercy because she's head of psych, I think. So
But Anna was the one that was doing my psych things for this stuff. I guess she was one of the ones,
mhm.
one of the reasons I got fired. But
Yeah, but she wouldn't do something if she didn't think it was the right thing to be doing.
well, I mean, it's like they're like, oh, because I mean, it was like, oh, you were having a romantic relationship with Fear. I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, that is not a thing. And yeah, and they were convinced that it was happening. And I mean, well, now here we are.
Hmm. Okay. Um. Yeah. Well, ultimately, everyone wants what's best for you, and I know it's rough sometimes. I've had some similar things myself lately, but
Oh,
you know, uh, just health issues and all that fun stuff. Um. But yeah, I think try and maybe get back to Mercy and see if Mercy can reconfirm. But essentially, the point is you're trying to talk to a psych, right? So they need to enable that rather than put things in the way.
yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, well, I guess we'll see.
Okay, I'm nearly there now. Just had to drive down from up north, so
Yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah. But yeah, I'm in between the train cars. If you go right down to the, yeah, was that east of the bus stop, and you see the little gate, and then there's a couple train
hmm
cars and stuff, and
you'll probably
that,
see my bright blue car appear because I'm there.
uh, yeah, I'm in between the train cars.
Okay, I'm looking for you.
No, still not seeing you. Oh
What
wait,
color?
there you are. Unless that's someone else come down the train tracks.
No, that'll be me. There
You're
you are. I
going.
see you
Yeah,
down there.
you're going. Yeah.
All right, jump in.
Uh.
Jump in.
Oh. This
Hello.
is this the same? Did you get something done to it? Well, I mean, besides the
I mean, I
smashed up
lost the
parts
hood. Yeah.
and then a couple of windows. No, is like, did you get it? Because I remember being blue. I don't remember all the
I've
writing
had the
and
yellow
stuff on
wrap on it for months at this point.
it. Oh,
Like
okay.
a long now. Okay, where are you most comfortable to just share? Is the beach for you?
I'll be fine anywhere.
Okay, let's go down to the beach then.
How's Chad doing with the Rangers?
He's doing good, I think. He's on duty right now, actually. I think he just handled a big, like, thing at the prison, so.
Yeah, I think there's been like 2 days I've seen like more than one person on duty at the prison since I got fired too.
Yeah, it's been struggling as far as I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean maybe it was good. I mean, maybe it's one of those things where it's like I would just end up getting super, just burnt out and stuff if I would have stayed there anyways.
Yeah, I think so.
Trying to get people all trained when no one
Mm-hmm.
else is doing it.
Yeah, I think the break is actually pretty good for you. You were hammering at it for a little while there.
Oh, I ended up getting a medal in the same conversation as getting fired.
It's kind of funny.
It was fired and then medal, and it's the DOC Bronze Medal. Members of the Department of Corrections who show exceptional conduct over a prolonged period of time.
Wonder if I can get one of those retrospectively.
Maybe. I mean, you'd have to see
Yeah.
anyone from command actually on duty for that to probably happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, this
Alright.
is nice.
Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite places. Have you seen a doctor? Are you hurt and
Yeah, I
everything?
saw.
Yeah.
No, it's just like there's like some salt water and stuff that I swallowed, but that's fine. And there's just the booze. I mean, they didn't beat me or anything like that. They didn't like carve me up or anything. It just, they just kept me in a room and kept a bag over my head and talked at me and talked to me and asked me questions and things and.
Okay. I'm gonna write a statement for you, essentially, because PD need to have got one, and the fact they haven't got one yet, it's kind of astounding to me, but I'd rather get it whilst it's fresh for you.
I mean, who knows what I'd forget over when I sober up.
Yeah, well, we'll write down what you remember now, and then, we can revisit things when you are a little more sober. Yeah.
All right.
Just kind of go from the beginning. You can like retell me conspiracy stuff if where it's related, and just kind of go from the beginning. Yeah.
Well, I mean, as I was on the phone with George, George Goodman,
Yeah.
and we were sitting there chatting, and I didn't even realize that this like van kind of pulled up behind me, and people held guns at me and that, and of course that they told me to put my phone down, so I put my phone down. They went and took it off me, and they threw me into the van. And from there, we went up to partway up the runway in Sandy Shores. And that's where there's a helicopter that was waiting. But they put a bag over my head at that point, and I don't know where we went to.
Okay. How long were you in the air? Do you remember?
No, I can't remember all that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not too sure.
You remember what the van looked like, or any of the people?
It was just like I mean, I'm horrible to ask about vehicles and stuff, but
Kind of your mechanic. Was it like a mechanic van, like a speedo kind of one?
I mean, it was like a panel van type thing. It's like white, all white. I don't remember any writing or anything on it. It looked like it was in pretty good repair.
Remember the people at all? How many of them there were? What they looked like?
I don't remember who grabbed me. I just remember. I remember there was at least one guy and one girl, but there had to be more. I just remember them talking. You couldn't. It's like they weren't clear. It's like they were talking through something, and their voices were just kind of muffled, but one definitely sounded like a guy and one definitely sounded feminine.
You don't remember how many in total there were, though?
No, no. It was
Okay.
like it was like I mean, it was like I was in like it was like the size of a sea can. At least that's what it felt like. But it was like the inside had like drywall walls up, and there's like like a light overhead and stuff, and there was a
Inside the
table.
van? Oh, no,
No,
no.
no, in the place that they brought me to, which I don't yeah, because yeah, they took off my hood at the when I was in there and stuff. And they let me kind of walk around a little bit. But as soon as they'd come in, obviously they'd have like guns and stuff and make me sit down and threaten me. And I was thinking about fighting back, but I was like, I don't know how many people are on the other side of the door, if I'd even be able to get out of the door, and then if they would just shoot
Hmm.
me. And
You remember how many were in the room with you when they were like telling you to sit down and stuff?
I think it was like two, maybe three. Yeah, it was like yeah, like two or three, I think. Yeah.
The room have any windows and just the one door?
Uh,
You
I
said
th-
you were worried about people being on the other side of a window.
oh yeah, I think it was like how like at police stations they have like those like one-way mirror type thing. It looked something kind of like that.
Okay. Okay, so they sat you down with their guns. Were they pistols? Were they bigger
Yeah.
guns?
No, no, yeah, they're pistols, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're wearing like they're like typical kind of like crim stuff. They're all helmets all blacked out. They had like black clothing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the very typical
Head
kind
to
of
toe, all
yeah,
black.
yeah.
Yeah. Visors and everything. You couldn't see
Mm-hmm.
any of their skin.
No, nothing at all.
Okay.
I
Did you
mean,
recognize any accents or anything?
no, they all seemed pretty normal-ish.
Okay. Okay. What happened next?
I mean, before they even started asking me any questions, they told me who I was. They told me about my wife and what happened with her. They told me, how I first started off as a doctor to the residency program, how I joined the DOC, how I left for a few months, and how I came back. And then that I got promoted up through the ranks quickly. How they were also talking about some of the things that happened inside the prison. They were talking about even some of the reports that were written and stuff like that too. Uh, oh yeah, like they're talking about, and this is kind of where the conspiracy club thing comes in, because this last weekend we were talking about a lot of stuff. Like we were talking about the island and the FIB and the
Okay, so
whole
you
lights
went to the
flickering.
conspiracy club meeting this weekend? Or the
Yeah,
weekend just passed?
I've gone there the past two weekends. It's something just something just to do, something to pass the time. And we were, and people would bring up things like these clouds and stuff and these people, and and we were talking about different ways that maybe we could again, this is me for the most part is just kind of just enjoying and just having fun with it. But talking about like, oh well, if that's how they go and grab you, what if we try this? Because people were talking about how not everyone got taken. And it's like some people who fell asleep didn't get taken. It's like, what if people have like auto injectors that can put you to sleep, or maybe get electric shocked or something like that, right at the time. And even though some people are fighting back, I was like, listen, we don't know anything that works right now. Maybe we can come up with something that, when they come to grab you, you can keep yourself from getting grabbed, because who knows? It's always worth trying something instead of just standing there letting something happen. And yeah, and then, talking about some of the things that happened in the prison, like the messages I got on my. Did I ever tell you about that?
I don't think so. You talked about this at the Conspiracy Club?
I mean, yeah, I talked about it at the Conspiracy Club too, but here, 1 second. Let me. I hate technology so much sometimes. Yeah, did I ever tell you about that?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, so I was doing this is back in June. I was doing an FTO shift with, I think it was like 4, 5, 6 cadets. We were doing some transport training. And I ended up getting a couple of messages like that on my phone, but I couldn't open them up. And then that last one kind of came through. Then shortly after that happened, the lights started flickering. I mean, obviously, I know you know that with the prison, if the power goes out, everything locks down and things don't unlock. But yeah, so that happened.
When was that?
That would have been back in June that whole thing happened. We ended up locking down the prison. I mean, the PD came down. Even Strong Rock was in a helicopter flying overhead.
Yeah, that was after I left, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was all kind of dealt with, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing really came of it, but
And you talked about that at the conspiracy meeting.
yeah.
Did someone bring it up, or did you just mention it?
I think we were talking about the power fluctuating stuff. And so that's when I was like, yeah, no, we've had something like that happen before too, like at the prison, like the power flickered and that. And then also, do you remember, God, this would have been a few weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe ish. All the TVs, at least all the TVs in the prison, I think people were saying
Yes,
were
I remember that.
showing like the PD standing around in a room somewhere or having some
I
sort of
didn't
meeting.
actually ever see what was on the TV, no, but I was around when they were flickering.
Yeah, so someone brought that up, and I was like, yeah, we saw that at the prison too. And
Okay.
and everyone started speculating. Of course, I went in through in my own speculations on things as well, especially with because everyone at the meeting was talking about the truth, the anti-truth, talking about the people with the bunny masks, the island, all those kinds of things.
Okay. Do you remember anyone who was at this meeting? Was there any faces that you remember, or anyone that sticks out? Weird descriptions or anything?
I mean, there's definitely some people that that didn't want to be seen. I mean, there's some people that don't even talk. They just sit there and listen. And then there's some people who come down. I mean, I'm absolutely horrible with names. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you really names or anything. Actually, Anna was there.
Anna, which one?
The DOC one.
Oh, the Shift 3 one? Chalk, I don't know her last name.
Yeah, some weird Aussie name.
What, was that last weekend?
That was this past Saturday, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, once they were, I guess, done asking me things, they just started plying me with booze and forcing me to drink it. And they did that for a few hours before I found myself on like a boat.
Hold on a second for me, Tim, okay?
Yeah.
Just need to swap paper. Okay, so back a little bit for me. Back in the room,
Mm-hmm.
after they got you sat down, you said they were supplying you with alcohol.
Yeah, they're forcing me to drink, and I mean, I mean, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, not really like I can really do much about it. I mean, they have fucking guns in my face, so I mean, can't really not do it. And I mean, I got a pretty high tolerance, so I was like, yeah, so I was just, you know, drinking it, and
Is it by the bottle or glasses or what?
uh, it was bottles. It was a
What,
yeah, like
what kind?
bottle of whiskey and a bunch of like cans of beer and that, and or bottles of
Okay.
beer, sorry.
Okay. Did they say they wanted to get you drunk or anything particularly, or did they
Yeah,
just
no,
give it to
they were actually laughing about it because they're like, even if you tell someone who's gonna believe you, look at you, you're a fucking drunk and you got a history of drinking. So I mean, they knew that I drank. They even were talking about like it's like that they can see in all the different files and stuff because they're talking about my medical stuff and my. I mean, they even said that they can tell that I have PTSD from what's written on some of my stuff and talk about my therapy reports and talking about, you know, some of the DOC reports and it's like they wanted to let me know that they knew that they could, you know, find things out.
Mm-hmm. Laughing at you, you know, no one's gonna believe you. Were they asking you questions at this point?
Once they started making me drink, no. I mean, they might ask something randomly here and there, but they're at that point, I think that I don't really even know if they were just trying to scare me or something like that. Like maybe just trying to stop me from going to the conspiracy group thing or something. But yeah, I honestly don't know why that they were asking me the questions that they asked.
Wait, so again, what kind of questions did they ask you? So,
Well, I mean, they were asking about why I was talking about certain subjects at the conspiracy group and why I was, you know, talking so much about different ways of trying to stop things if possible. Like I was saying with like the electric shock or with the thing that can just make you fall asleep if they're not taking people who are asleep last. And that's if they're even going to do this stuff again at some point. And again, I don't know who these people could be. I don't know if they're island people, FIB people, you know, or this truth or anti-truth or whatever the fuck is going on, but I'm just wondering if
okay.
maybe they grabbed other people too potentially, or I mean, I know they didn't grab everyone for sure, at least maybe not yet, because I did see someone at the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, no one else I know of got grabbed or anything. I think it may have just been you.
Yeah, and it's like, why am I? Although who knows? I mean, maybe maybe I'm actually just dead and I'm just living through hell right now. I mean, maybe this is
I
all
mean,
just a
I'm right there
hell
with
type.
you in hell, I guess. So, how looks this pretty, Tim? Look at the scene.
Yeah. Oh God, that sounds like. Look at the forest, George. Oh, you don't know that
Yeah.
reference, do you? Of mice and men.
I do. I've heard that before. Okay, so they were questioning you whilst you were drinking, right?
Oh,
Were
they were
they
questioning me
taking advantage
before the drinking.
before
Yeah,
drinking?
before
Okay.
the drinking. Because I was gonna go do some hunting and such when I was talking with George, but they went and grabbed me and
Wait, so you were you? Did you mention Georgia to them?
nah, I mean they took my phone and they saw who I was talking with.
Okay. Did they keep your phone, or have you got it back?
No, they put it back on me before they tossed me over the off the boat.
Okay, so before we go there, so after they asked you questions and made you drink, how did it progress to you being on the boat?
I don't remember exactly how I got. I remember they put the thing over my head again, and they walked me out. I don't remember. I think we got in a car. Yeah, I think we got in a car, and then I remember the bumpiness of the water kind of made me throw up, and I think I threw up in the boat or in the water. I can't remember which. And then they went and said, "Hold your breath," and I was like, "What?" And that's when they pushed me over. And trying to swim with these fucking boots on is fucking not fun. So I was able to get the hoodie off. I couldn't see what the boat looked like because I was too busy trying to hold my head above water. And then I got to the beach. I threw up a little bit, and then I went and called 911.
Where were you picked up?
Oh, it was over behind the Animal Ark. Yeah, up in Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it near the Animo puddle or what?
No, I was literally like maybe like 100 yards behind the Animal Ark, behind the building. You know where the ground is kind of like little bumps and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. How'd you get
Yeah.
there if you swam to shore and called 911? Did you just keep walking?
Oh, no, 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 oh, sorry. No, that's where the people who were talking to me grabbed me from.
Oh, that's where they grabbed you. Okay.
No, no, no. PD got me at the beach up. You know where the intersection of Great Ocean Highway and Route 68 is?
Yeah, by the gas station.
Yeah, I was on the beach, pretty much almost right in line with where the road turns into the bridge. On the gas station side, say on the south side of the bridge.
Okay. Um. Yeah, so you called through 911 from that beach and you got treated and PD picked you up and everything?
Yeah, Petey was there, but then they had to break off because something happened. I don't know what was happening, but they had to
Mm-hmm.
go off somewhere. So EMS brought me to the hospital and sat there and got looked at by them and by a doctor, and then that's all she wrote.
Do you know any of the officers that were there?
No,
EMS?
no, no.
Okay, that's fine. Um, okay. Hmm. Um, shit. I'm sorry. That's really rough. Do you remember how long you were in the car driving from where you were held to the boat? Was it long?
Oh, where they picked me up and brought me to the Sandy airfield. Not right up on the like near the entrance to where like Route 68 is, but like I'd say probably that really big rock that's like in the middle of the airfield almost on the side.
Yeah,
Is
but
like
that was
is right near there.
yeah. But how long were you in the car when they had done giving you all the alcohol and were taking you from the captive place to the sea to put you on the boat, right?
Yeah,
Do you have any idea?
no, I have no idea at all.
That's fine. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you can think that they've said to you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. And things that they knew about you said was about your wife, your kind of history in the state, your health problems.
My getting fired and why I got fired.
Okay. Is there any details you can think that stick out that like are very, very personal that very certain people know?
Well, I mean, not everyone knows about my wife and
No.
exactly what happened with her.
How many? Do you have a list of people you've told, or can you think mentally of people you've told?
No, not really. The list is not very long. I know
Okay.
that.
Did they give you any names of anybody?
No, no. I
Like
mean,
even doctors or anything like that?
they mentioned the FIB a few times and asked me why I was saying certain things, but I mean, I was honestly just saying things that I was regurgitating from other people. Like what the FIB did on the island when they abandoned everyone. Like I was quite literally just like that wasn't even my thoughts. That's just what other people had said. And so at the conspiracy thing, like I was just going along with it and like just being like, yeah, last meeting we had, someone mentioned this type of thing, and
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a special guy. I don't know why they'd be looking like at me like that for or anything, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You might. Well, no, I would say you might just be the person they picked, but they obviously know a hell of a lot about you, so they've done their homework.
yeah. Although I mean, oh wait, they are also talking about the what was that called? The Munchables thing we talked about too.
You're gonna have to remind me. I'm sorry.
Well, see, I don't know much about the Munchables, but I guess it was something that, from what the group was saying, was like happened like before the whole island thing.
Yeah, it
Because,
was on the TVs. It was like ads for Munchables or something.
yeah, I know some people were talking about brainwashing and that and those kinds of things, but yeah, yeah, those are yeah,
But
that's
they talked about that or the conspiracy
No,
meeting
the
and stuff.
conspiracy meeting, and of course, I would throw in my own 2 cents of possibilities of why certain things would happen, and
Mm,
I
okay.
mean, I don't think, yeah, they didn't bring it up to me, but I know even like at the I think the first meeting, have you ever heard of Manchurian Candidate?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's a movie, Denzel Washington movie. He is pretty much like, this soldier guy who pretty much gets brainwashed and does a whole bunch of things. And because, I mean, I know we talked about that in the conspiracy thing before. These people never talk, because I was one of those, was like, well, if we're talking about brainwashing, like, look at this stuff. Like, you won't even know that you're brainwashed, and and certain things can just trigger it in that. So,
Was that at the conspiracy meeting? Who said
yeah,
that?
yeah, that was at the conspiracy meeting.
Did you say that, or did someone else say that?
Oh, I was talking about the Manchurian Candidate stuff because I think we were talking about the lunch bowls, and someone said, oh, maybe it's some sort of thing for like, getting things into your brainwashed and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And so that's where I brought up, like, yeah, like that stuff. And,
Can you text that name to me? I don't know how to spell that. Or spell it out for me.
yeah.
I've got no clue. I want to make sure I get that right.
There you go. I texted it to you.
Okay. Okay. Can you remember anything else specifically about the DOC reports and things they mentioned about DOC incident?
I mean, they were like, uh, bugging me about Sunflower. Be like, oh, look, she tried to, oh, she's going to get in trouble, and look what happened. You got fired. Looks like she was right. Blah, blah, blah.
Looks like she was right. What do you think they meant by that?
Well, because Sunflower was going to try to get me in trouble with, the command and the medical personnel, and look what happened. It was the medical personnel that got me fired, pretty much.
Did Sunflower know about you and Fear?
I mean, there was
In what
nothing
a
to there
capacity?
was nothing to know
Yeah.
about that, but she was saying that kind of stuff. Like, she would say that stuff after she murdered her and like ripped out her throat with her own teeth. I mean,
Okay. But they mentioned Sunflower specifically.
mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you can think of they
Well, I
mentioned?
mean, it was just about how she was right that I was going to get fired. Other stuff. Oh, they asked me about Allison too. Because I had mentioned
Uh-huh.
at the conspiracy stuff, because Allison actually ended up getting brought up during the conspiracy club meeting thing. And I had said is like, oh yeah, from what I heard, she was being held in places that had like servers and stuff like that, and those kinds of things. And so yeah, these people were asking me if she told me anything else about it or not, and
Being held by who?
don't who I starts with a C or something like that. Some group I guess that had,
Chimera.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the name.
Okay.
Yeah, they were asking me about her because I was talking about how she had said that she was being held in like a house that had like these servers, and
How did you know about that?
she told me.
When did she tell you that?
I mean, I think it was after the thing happened at the prison when the lights flickered and all that. Yeah, the thing is like a day or two. It was between that and when the DOC got dissolved. I can't remember exactly when.
And you brought all that up at the conspiracy meeting?
Yeah, because people were talking about her, and I was like, oh, I'll throw this in there, just something, because I mean, she's dead, so not like anything matters at all, and then yeah, that was. I mean, and no one really, like, no one is really like aggressive at the conspiracy meetings. Everyone just seems like they're just. I don't know if people are just bored and they're just looking for something to do, or.
Okay. Anything else you can think of DOC wise?
No, no. Except
Okay.
there's, they say they're like, obviously like making the jokes of like, oh yeah, they say this stuff about you and then toss you aside like a piece of meat. It's like, yeah, how great is that? You must feel awesome, blah blah blah. And
Okay. Wait, did I actually rip? Okay. Again, you don't remember anyone's faces or anything from the conspiracy meeting. You said there were people who seemed like they didn't want to be seen.
no, I
Is there
mean,
anything you can really elaborate on?
well, I mean, some people would not talk at all. Some people would just be wearing like bandanas around their face, or I know one person wears a helmet, but that person that wears a helmet, they talk. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, like, some people I think just don't want really be associated with it, maybe, and just don't really say much.
Was there a color that was frequent across the bandanas or anything else people were wearing?
No, it was just like a black bandana.
There's several people wearing black bandanas?
No, it was just the one person, I think.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Okay. Mm. Did they seem like when they threw you off that boat, did it seem like they were hoping you would drown and die, or was it very much just a inconvenience, do you think?
I mean, honestly, I was so kind of out of it, not really sure, but if they wanted me to die, I mean, they could have pushed me out in the middle of the ocean somewhere, not that close to the beach. Or they could have just shot me and dumped me somewhere, or I don't know, throw me out of a fucking helicopter, since I guess they have one of those.
They didn't hurt you at all other than the alcohol?
Yeah, honestly, they barely they except for the initial kind of grab at the van, like they didn't really lay a hand on me. Although I mean, like I said, I mean they're all wearing gloves and stuff like that. I literally saw like no skin at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did they say anything about like, you know, watch out, we'll be coming back for you? You know, anything kind of insinuating they would be looking to do this again, or there's anyone else who might be at risk?
Well, I mean, that's the thing that, like, as I'm starting to sober up a bit now, that's something I kind of scratch my head. Like, I don't remember them threatening me at all with anything after the fact. Like,
It's like they got the information they wanted, because it seems like at the moment they did a hell of a lot of homework for not much to get out of you. You know, and if you've not got any enemies that you can think of,
I mean, to be fair, after I left the prison, I mean, the few people that reached out were quite literally criminals. So, I mean,
what, trying to get you to do crime?
no, they were just checking in on me to see how I was doing.
Okay.
Which is weird. So I mean, I except for with the exception of like Sunflower, like I didn't have anyone that did not like me, or that I met in the prison and that.
Yeah, but there is no one you can think of that dislikes you or you've recently had issues with, anything like that.
Honestly, no, no. Like I was, like I really didn't think I was that important to be worth grabbing, type thing. And they literally gave me like no clues as to why.
Yeah.
You don't think that this would be like that actual group at all, do you?
I don't know. But I do recommend you don't talk about that stuff. The less you know, the better. That is what I have been told by the people that, when we were looking for Allison, and I had conversations with people who traditionally would never ever talk to any kind of law enforcement and were making an exception because we were DOC. I was told you do not want to be asking these questions, but we respect why you're doing it. So, to protect yourself, Tim, I recommend you don't talk about it. Okay? There is a reason very few people were actually involved in that stuff, because it was dangerous. Having that information is dangerous.
Okay, because I mean, people at the group were saying that they just kind of ghosted everyone.
Who did? The group? Come here.
Yeah, yeah, like that was kind of like the consensus. Like no one had heard anything from those people at all. And with everything kind of bubbling up, like people were thinking like maybe the people with the bunny masks were making a comeback or something, and that's what a lot of the stuff I think that these people were kind of like. There's even talk about the goop and what the goop was in public works, and again the FIB comes up all the time. Some sort of helicopter at like these antenna places, and
Helicopter and antenna places? What?
I guess, what was it? There was that cloud or whatever that was hanging out above like some antennas that people saw. and then they saw a helicopter at the same antennas just kind of like loitering above it.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else you can think of?
Nothing that I can. I mean, it's all kind of hazy and stuff, but yeah, nothing that I can really kind of think of.
Yeah, you've given me a lot, and I think you'll want to probably revisit this when you are sober. I know you're still teetering on the edge right now, right?
Yeah.
I don't recommend staying somewhere home to you right now because they know everything about you seemingly. I recommend staying at someone else's place, not using your car. You can use my apartment if
I was
you'd
gonna
like
say
to.
that's easy. I don't even have a car. I was
Okay, well, do
going to buy
you-
that Saber turbo thing, but then I got fired. So I was like, maybe I'll just hold off
Okay.
on that. And
Well, do you want keys to one of my cars and to use my apartment for now? I have
Oh.
many cars and multiple apartments.
no, that's quite all right. That's fine, thank you.
Okay.
I
Well,
will.
if you need anything, you reach out to me, okay?
Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in
I'm
mind.
serious, and I want you safe. We are friends even outside the bounds of employment, right?
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, the only thing I guess, if I can get a ride up to Sandy, that'd be
Yep,
that'd be
that's fine.
nice.
Okay. You have been posting on Twinster. I remember seeing you posting about like the tents or something, right? Is there anything else you've posted about like conspiracy stuff or whatever?
I mean, the only thing that I can really think is this one was 8 days ago, and I said, "Does anyone know what they are going to put in the spots that had the sinkholes, or are they just going to leave these tents up forever?"
Okay, but yeah, there's nothing else you've twinsted or anything.
No. I did ask about the whole milk thing. Like what this big milk kind of crap is, because I don't understand that at all. Oh, I did actually put a Twinsta post. I said the last few days, this is a month ago. The last few days, I have heard about this island event that makes no sense to me. A few said mass hallucination. Can someone explain it to me? Should the water be tested? If it is something in the water, why hasn't it happened again? Or are people joking?
That was like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing they didn't mention anything about your Twinster. I feel like you would.
No, I didn't. They didn't. Yeah. It's almost like they knew the answers to things, and I'll know maybe they're trying to scare me. But again, why me? Like, I don't understand why me.
Yeah. Okay. Ugh. Let's get out of this rain. I'm fucking soaking wet. Let's get you up to Sandy. You've got somewhere to sleep that's not outside, right?
Yeah.
And it's not an apartment that's on your profile. Tim.
What's that?
Uh-huh. Trying to keep you safe. You know what? Do I have you on tracking? I don't think I do. Can I track you, please?
Sure.
It would make me feel better, and you can track me as well. I only use tracking if I'm genuinely worried about someone's safety.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have you heard about anything like this happening to anyone else at all at any time? Or?
No. No, I haven't. But I'm also not privy to this kind of stuff, at least not from a professional front.
Yeah, I guess because you got your cadet and stuff.
I'm a cadet. I'm not any kind of investigative person, you know. So I'm not privy to anything that's not an incident, you know.
I was going to. Maybe I should have told Alice. Maybe I should talk to Alice because I was going to get. Do you remember when I was doing that burner phone thing with all the? Actually, wait, that phone is gone.
Hmm.
I had a burner phone that had the like locations and numbers of just about all the payphones in the state,
Yeah.
and that's not on me anymore.
As in they took that from you.
I think so.
Was there anything else on that phone? Conversations with anybody? Phone calls with
No,
anybody?
I was quite literally just I was literally like driving up to uh, payphones, and then calling that phone number from the payphone, and then just marking down its location. That's all that was really on there.
But they took that at the same time they took your phone,
Yeah.
your personal one. Okay. Did they take anything else?
No, no. I mean, hey,
Did you
they
have
left my medal, so I mean, I guess that's yeah,
that's
that's
good.
something.
Did you have a weapon on you?
No, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, if you're gonna have a gun on you, I mean, if you're not a criminal doing criminal things, I mean, the
I know, you're
chances
never gonna have
are,
a chance to
yeah, you're not
fucking
gonna
pull
have a
it.
chance to pull it out, so you're pretty much just given a free weapon, and it's just more paperwork and.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've really hesitated on buying firearms lately because, yeah, I just feel like I would never have a chance to even use it unless I heat at the moment was self-defending, right?
I
But
mean, unless you saw people holding other people up and you're right there, but I mean, at that point, you should just call the cops anyways.
exactly, I think it's more if someone pulled a gun on me and started blasting, you know,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
for some shit. But that shit just doesn't happen so much. They didn't phone you or text you or anything? They just
Nope,
picked you up?
nope, nothing. But I mean, like I said before, I mean, there was that one group, whoever, that picture that I sent you, where that wasn't a
Yeah.
text or anything. That was just literally them putting it onto the screen of my phone.
Yep. That was the only thing they sent you at that time, right? Just that one?
There was 3 of those, but 2 of them
It's 3 of those.
3 of them I couldn't open and fully read.
Yeah. Okay. But you said you wanted to talk to Alice. What, Maya?
Yeah, because I was going to give her that. She was going to text me, but she never texted me back.
Okay.
And
Have you
so I was
talked to
just,
her about anything else?
no, it was just going to be about the payphone because I talked to her about a former colleague of hers about something just for her to go check on her, but that was about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna write this up and then I will get it sorted on a PD front. So you don't need to worry about that. I do want you to message me if you are worried about your safety, if you remember anything else, if you can just think of anything. Or if not me, at least somebody.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna make sure
right
this is
here,
passed
right
on.
here is good.
Okay. But please be safe and prioritize yourself. And I'm gonna be honest, I would rethink going to these conspiracy meetings, or if you're going to them, make sure someone's aware and maybe think a little more consciously about what you're saying, what other people are saying, and who's around you.
Yeah.
Because I think it's definitely linked to that.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Anyways, you take care of yourself, Mackenzie. Stay
You
safe
too.
out there.